Hi, my name is Kayen and I'm no longer a dentist.
Hi, buddies. Welcome to another episode of No Longer. In this series, we talk to people who are no longer in their conventional profession and they go out of the box and they are doing something different. Today, I'm going to talk to Dr. K, who is currently under Strawman Group. And let's listen to her story.
Because I enjoy doing, handcraft, handworks. I think I'm pretty good lah, in terms of doing art. So then I was thinking, quite interesting. None of my family member, they are in the medical field. So I'm like, okay, why not lah? Let's just, study dentistry. And my dad would be like, yeah, why not, right? You carry doctor title, even though it's not a real doctor, but still pride for the family. And therefore, I signed up for BDS. When I was waiting for government posting, I met a senior. My senior told me that you have these few months, you should really go explore something non-dental. So she recommended me, why not you apply for an internship in Clear magazine? Something new and fun, because most likely you're going to be in dental field for the rest of your life. And I think it was quite correct lah. So I got a friend working there, then she looked me in. I was there as a contractor. That was my first counter with corporate world. It's different in the sense that every morning you see people dressing very nicely, holding a cup of coffee. The vibe is just very different. People is rushing and then taking the train, get to have fun, happy hour after that. Then I feel like this is kind of the life that I would really enjoy, and you get weekend off is a bonus, and you get all the public holiday off, which is a bonus. So in terms of work-life balance, give and take, sometimes you need to OT, but other than that, no complaint. Yes, so I entered government. I enjoy it as well. Obviously, 8 to 5, who don't like it, right? Things that you do, very straightforward, very simple. Oh, difficult, refer. Molar RCT, refer. Oh, MOS, you cannot do, never mind, refer. I don't really enjoy that kind of environment in the sense that you don't learn much. You can't really advance. So I already knew that I'm going to leave the government even before the 1 year. So I was actively looking for a job. Very fortunate, I got the offer and I work in one of the high-end clinic in KL. The clinic is in Montiara. The mentor is someone that most of the dentists who know about her would really truly respect her. I also very respect her up to this point. In my clinic, it's very hard because my clinic is a specialist clinic and my boss is a specialist. She is an OS, oral surgeon. Her expectation towards her associate were pretty high as well, high standard. They were always surprised by like, hi, answer me. What is oral carcinoma? Means oral cancer. What are the factors for oral carcinoma? While I was like treating patient, doing scaling, I had to answer, what, oral cancer? Yeah. The way she trained the dentist back then in HKL. So she carried that culture, even though now she owned a private sector. I was actually got that offer to work in China. So under the same boss as well. That time she was helping a big chain, to set up clinic in China. So I flew to China. I was based in Xi'an. I love it. I have fun. I do have fun there. I really enjoy every moment in China. It was nice. Pay was good. After that, I came back for Chinese New Year. That time, the coronavirus started. The next thing I know is, in March 18, I remember this, Malaysia lockdown. And that time, we don't see the light at the end of the tunnel at all. We don't know when it's gonna happen. So I stayed at home, did nothing until May, and then I got really scared. Tried to fly back to China, I couldn't because government was very strict. So I started to update my LinkedIn profile and I started to search any job related to dental. And then I come across this company, I will not name it. I applied for a job. They were very happy. They took me in because they needed a dentist. And yeah, that's how I entered the dental corporate world before I joined Strawman. And because I have a friend working in Straumann. She is still working in Straumann, but she's based in Singapore. And then she said that, oh, we have an opening in Malaysia. They're going to enter in Malaysia. So they say, okay, we are looking for people and we want dentists to join Straumann. And are you interested? I'm like, yeah, why not, right? It's a big company. Everybody knows Straumann. I mean, if you are in dental field, you will definitely heard about Straumann. So went into the interview, they told me that it's a clinical advisor role. And I'm like, yes, no need to do sales, I like it. So related about training and education, you can do a lot of engagement, which is something that tick all my boxes. I'm like, that's it lah. So yeah, therefore I decided to shift towards Straumann. If you remember what I said previously, I told you that I want to upskill myself. And because of the previous company, I realized that a lot of people did MBA. And looking for the option that I have, I came across IMU. They have a very interesting course. It's called the MBA in Healthcare Management. The course will teach you how to run a hospital, or let's say next time you want to open a clinic, how to run your clinic effectively. We learn about medical law. We learn about, finance, econ. Everything is healthcare related. And because I have that profile, and it kind of add value to Straumann, because if you go through the job description, MBA is actually a bonus for them. So I think that's somehow I able to catch their eyeball lah. So currently in Straumann, my role is a clinical manager, so also known as clinical advisor. The main component will be guiding the new dentists, or let's say young dentists who are very passionate to learn about aligner, but then they don't know where to go, or let's say they don't have the money to afford to go for like a 20,000, 30,000 kind of kursus or courses. Yeah, we provide that platform to them and we don't charge. So I will guide them a very basic thing, biomechanism, how to select your cases, treatment protocol, etc. So to help them to gain confidence lah. And we do have a lot of hand-holding program, in the sense that if you need me on your first cases, I will go there, I will guide you, I will assist you in order to like mentally support you, morally support you, physically support you also can, to make sure that when you do IPR, you won't be too scared. Or when you bond your attachment, what if you remove the attachment stuck in your template and then the patient look at you, how come my doctor like that? So those kind of things we will do lah, we will provide, and I enjoy. I truly enjoy it. First of all, I would like to shout out to my friends. I don't know whether they are watching or not, but thanks to them, they are very supportive. When I brought this news to them, I didn't say it to my parents, I bring it up to my friends first. I'm like, hey, I want to apply this role, but in dental corporate, not practicing. What do you think? They say yes. They say, why not? Just try lah, pandemic, nothing to lose. What are the worst thing? Losing your job lah. But anyway, that time I was pretty much equivalent to unemployed. So I gained their support. I went to talk to my parents. So that was one of the challenge. I talked to my parents. I spoke to my mom first, obviously. Spoke to my mom. My mom just asked me, do you think it worth the try or the risk? We pay everything. I didn't get scholarship, by the way. It's under pharma. So my biggest 金主, the loan provider is for my parents. And then my mom say, if that what makes you happy, and in this point of life, if you think that is the only way out, I will support you, but you need to talk to your father. Yeah. So okay long. I spoke to my dad. I told my dad, I am gonna be doing something different. Still dentist, I told my dad, still dentist, but just not working in the clinic on the chair side. And then he was like, huh? You don't see patients, then why you call yourself a dentist? And it was very hard to answer. I say, no, I just, contribute back in a very different way. But I still carrying my so-called DR title. I will still renew my license. They don't understand what is APC lah. But I will still renew my license. I will still do locum. But for my dad, locum is part-time. It's not full-time. You're not fully committed. I pay so much money. You sure not study 5 years in India? All these things are bombarded, everything. So I give him a break. I give him a day to think about that. I say, okay, why not we just end the conversation? I will come back to you later when you have like more time to think about that. But After the conversation, I straight away click submit. Submit my resume. I submit it out. Because for my job, it's like, for my end, it's like I did my task. I inform my parents. So, no hard feeling lah, just click submit lah. If they want to interview me, good. If they don't want, okay lor. But at least I inform my parents. So then, my dad took a long time. So long to the point that I actually got the offer, my dad haven't get back the answer. And then I told my dad, look, I got the offer. I'm going to pivot into the dental corporate. But I promise you, I will still do locum. You have my word, I will still do locum. My APC will still be valid. My license will still be valid. And he'd be like, okay lah, yeah lah. He was stressed already, man. That time, keep on PKP, PKPP, PKPC, ADC, this like A to Z. Then he'd be like, yeah lah, true lah. I want my daughter to feel happy at the same time. Financially, takkan they want to support me, right? If I don't work, then what if I ask for money from them, right? Joke aside lah, I didn't lah. But my dad said, yeah, just go ahead and try lah. Don't give yourself too long of the window period of not doing anything. So yeah, I don't know whether I got their blessing, but eventually they say yes, both say yes. Yeah. They can see I'm happier now as compared when I was practicing. It's very different. And I have more time to spend, and they get to see that mentally I feel more relaxed, and I'm more able to open and share more things with them, especially my mom. I will tell her like, see today what I did, where I go, what happened, and then she'll be like, oh, okay. Previously, when I sit on the chair, my mom will ask, how many skilling have you done? How many tooth you extracted? Because my mom couldn't ask any questions, right? But she cared, but just that she don't know how to, continue the conversation. But now it's different. It gives us a very different platform. I would tell my mom, oh, I'm going to Penang to conduct a course. Oh, I'm going to JB, this and that. Then my mom like, oh, okay, fun. She'll recommend me what to eat, what to do, where to stay. It's different. It's really different. They feel more relevant. I felt that way. They feel more relevant to my current life right now. I would recommend you all to think, what is the thing holding you back? If you are that kind truly into clinical, and it's because of the contract or you found very difficult to find a job, then I would say just keep exploring and go more courses. That's where you build your network. Network value a lot. When you have more connection, opportunity will come by easier because people will remember you. And when they remember you, whenever they feel like, there's something that I can recommend to A or B, you will be in their contact list. They will reach out to you. But if let's say, you love dentistry but not on clinical, try out. Go R&D, research and development. Try education. Try to be a trainer. So many companies are looking out to have someone with dental background, especially a licensed dentist. I don't see why is that a problem. And it's a taboo in Malaysia and also in Southeast Asia. People tend to look down. You are the dental graduate, valid APC, and you're not working in the clinic. Isn't that a shame? Or why do you want to feel that way? People will bash. People might say harsh things to you. But ignore that, because they never matter in your life, I would say. Because those who truly matter, they will support you. They will really support you. To be honest with you, if you go out, if you have any friend study abroad or currently working abroad, it's very common. Dentists actively engage in research and development. In European and American, so many dentists are actually on the corporate side. Just that we don't know because we don't talk. And in Asian country, especially our parents' mindset is like, you don't work in clinic, you don't work in hospital, oh, you no good. But I don't think that lah. You need to convince yourself first before you convince your parents or convince anybody that you think matter to you. So if you have a chance, you can come and visit our office. Our office is very beautiful. Our company always looking out to hire dentists. So who knows, maybe the next opening you'll be the next one. 打广告, no lah. But yes, try. Not just on our company, other company, big company. Don't just think about sitting on the chair and see patient.
Thank you, Dr. Kian, for such an inspiring advice, and thank you for your time. And yeah, maybe some of you all may pop up and show up in the office.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks,
See you.
bye.